Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Neil Wintereg with Matterhorn Business Development, and today we're here talking about all those great ideas that you have rolling around in your head of amazing businesses and how to actually start putting those ideas to work, or how to sit on them for just a little bit until you're ready to make that happen. So what I mean by that is some people are really good at creating all these ideas and concepts and different things. And it can almost be overwhelming when you have 12, 15 different things that you want to do that might be totally dissimilar to every other thing that you want to do, but they could be great business opportunities. And some people are perpetually stuck in this creation of ideas, and it keeps you up at night, and you've had this great idea and you got to add to it. And believe me, whenever I get started on a new project or something like that, my brain definitely works overtime, and it makes me really interested in how I could do this and what we could do and how it would work. And some of those ideas work and some of those ideas don't. Somebody like my dad, when he was writing his book, Fun at Work, he would wake up in the middle of the night and he'd be writing chapters of his book. And I'm pretty sure he wrote the majority of that book at like 2 a.m. because he would wake up and he would start writing. And sometimes you have these great business ideas and you don't want to just sit there and say, no, I couldn't do that. But you do have to do something with these ideas. So you kind of have to decide, does this idea align with where it is I want to go and what I want to do? In my dad's book, Fun at Work, he talked about having a purpose. What's the purpose behind what it is that you're doing? And you have to decide if that purpose of that business aligns with what it is that you want to do. Now, if all that purpose is to make money, it might not be something that is really worth putting your time and effort into unless it's got an end result that really helps people and really does something for them. But what if you have 15 ideas? Where do you start? What do you do? Well, you have to pick the one that aligns with your purpose and how you want to help people and get started. I know somebody who had done this with several different businesses. I could do this, I could do this, I could do this. And after 3 or 4 ideas that never really panned out and then he lost interest, boom, he struck it big with an idea. And now that's almost solely what he does. And now that he's really creating and he's in that business, he can decide what he wants to do with his time. So you have to ask yourself, am I doing this because I'm bored, or am I doing this because I really need the money? So you need to decide for yourself what direction you want to go into and align this new idea with that direction. But what do you do with all the ideas that you have? Just start writing them down. Put them down, maybe get a notebook and you write Neil's Landscaping Company on one page, and then the next page is Neil's Painting Company, and the next page is Neil's Hobby Center, whatever it is that you want to do, and start writing down these ideas for this business and how it might work or how it might not work, and decide for yourself if this is something that's worth putting time and energy into. But if you try to work on like all 10, 15 at the same time, as far as starting or creating something new, it's going to be very difficult. Now, it's very different if you have a successful business or two and somebody comes along and says, hey, listen, I want to open up Neil's dry cleaning business and all I need is $30,000 to secure this or do that. And you go, oh yeah, that sounds really good. And now you're in the dry cleaning business. That's different from, I am now going to create Neil's dry cleaning business from the beginning while running Neil's Hobby Center, Neil's Painting Company, Neil's Landscaping Company, and those types of things. So you have to decide based off of what aligns with your true goals and purposes before investing your time and energy into it. Because believe me, tomorrow I could go start Neil's Landscaping Company and Neil's Painting Company and Neil's Roofing Company, and I'd probably get clients. And if I know enough people that I could call and say, hey, I'm painting houses now, and they'd probably let me paint their house, and it would probably be terrible. But I got a business. But is that really where I want to put my time and my energy into? No. So write down your ideas, put down all of the different ways that you might see it working. And if it starts to align with some of your other businesses or some of your other ideas, and it aligns with your purpose of what it is that you want to do, then put time and energy into it. But be willing to say, you know what, this is a crazy idea. Maybe this would work for somebody else to open up Neil's ice cream shop, but it's not me. Then go off into the other thing that it is that you want to do. Now, I hope that this helps. It's different for everybody as far as what ideas you have and what help you might need to implement them. So we're here to help you with that. And you've got a couple of different options. First, I would say definitely go and buy our dad's book, Fun at Work. It's written by Dr. Greg Wintereg. It's on Amazon. There's an audio book, and it might help you take some of these ideas and be able to write them down and figure out what works for you. Also, be sure to check out our amazing channel sponsors at metapulse.com to take your idea and put it into reality. I hope this helps you, and I'll see you next time.